everybody. My name is Michaela Lepan, and today I will be talking about the double reduction reforms which were introduced in China in 2021. What is the double reduction policy? The policy aims to reduce the total amount of time and commitment required by school homework and a reduction in the burden of off-campus or after-school training programs. It prohibits out-of-school institutions and training centers from providing training in academic subjects for profit. So now let's talk about why these policies are necessary and its historical context. In a 2019 article, Dewis explained that because of the one-child policy, this leads parents to make great sacrifices to ensure that their students receive the best possible education. Parents and entire families place their hopes in the educational success of one child, and this places immense pressure on students from a very young age. Wanting your child to go to a top-tier university in China by the time they finish high school creates a very hyper-competitive environment from kindergarten. This pressure placed on students also resulted in China having an extremely high suicide rate. The policy was also supposed to reduce social inequity because often the training centers and after-school activities that are of a high standard are often extremely expensive, which means that the children of higher and middle-class families have access to a lot more opportunity than lower income households. The strengths of this policy is that it improves the quality of education. It reduces the excessive study burdens placed upon students, as well as providing students with a more holistic and play-based education at a young age. However, in reality, student life remains largely unaffected by this policy. It was a huge knock to the private sector and got a lot of pushback from these companies, and also that a lot of teachers were left unemployed when this policy came into effect.
Hello everybody, my name is Roy Lepan. I am a kindergarten teacher in Beijing. I teach the K4 level class, so that is ranging from 5 to 6 years old. I've been teaching K4 now for 4 years, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about how things are done. So one of the new laws that came in was that when at kindergarten level we're not really supposed to be teaching reading and writing to the children. We're not supposed to be giving homework. So one of the big adjustments that we had to make was trying to change the curriculum around. Yeah, so because of not being able to send homework home, many parents have felt that we should give at least a little thing that the children can practice at home, just to keep the knowledge fresh in their minds and to also help them practice. So sometimes this is difficult because some parents do not want any homework at all, whereas other parents do want homework. So it's difficult to get the middle ground between those two. So as a teacher, you have to sort of give homework and say that it's completely up to the child if they want to do it or not. But then some children see that, the other children aren't bringing in homework, they don't have to do anything else, so why should they do it? And many different complicated things come from this. And because of that, you'll see that the divide in the skill level of classes are continuing to increase. So that's one of the ways that we've really been affected by the new law.
Hi, I'm LJ and I teach at International Bilingual School in Beijing. Consequently, as Rohit has explained, because the kindergarten level is being affected by the new law, it obviously rolls over to first grade. Students that used to come in at level D reading would come in at below reading level, as they are only starting to identify letters and numbers and letter sounds. And so therefore it means that we have to adapt our curriculum as well. So as first grade teachers, we would have to teach kindergarten for the first part of their first grade level. Also in writing, students now have to learn how to form letters, and that also affects the pace of learning in kindergarten, in first grade. It also homework. Chinese teachers tend to continue giving homework as they did before the law. So now teachers that teach English can no longer send homework home, but our English learning students are struggling to practice or have enough or sufficient practice in their English language.